The students that come to study in fiber at Cranbrook will find on one level a community that's there to advance their personal goals and ideas. So everything starts with the student. Starts with what do they want to make, why do they want to make it, and then with me asking them to think about the boundaries of their practice as it's existed up till then, and how can they push past those or push beyond those in a way that they couldn't expect in another place. We meet regularly to have seminars or discussions where in the fall we talk about research topics and ideas of interest in the field. And then in the spring we talk about professional practices, so trying to think about what happens after school and what are the tools they will need to have to be able to succeed as an artist or designer. Critique is the other big thing that we do each week. Students usually have 2 to 3 critiques in the department each semester. All of us thinking about what is that student trying to accomplish and how do we help them advance that. The Visiting Artist program is the most important because there's only for the most part, one faculty member in each department, and I am but one set of viewpoints and ideas. So the visiting artists and critics that come into the department are there to expand on possible topics we would talk about, give different feedback than we might give as a group usually, because we build a kind of conversation over time. And to open up new ideas about where somebody might go and how they might work as an artist or a designer in the future. Yeah. And travel is the fun stuff. Travel is the thing about getting out of Cranbrook for a little while and seeing how the arts and artists fit into other places and how those cultures work and how do they support themselves and how do they work with curators and how did those institutions work. And sometimes it's just seeing cool stuff. I think that the community at Cranbrook in general and the Cranbrook fiber community is one that mixes all of these idiosyncratic individual voices who are highly motivated to do things that are amazing and interesting into this group that also, while it comes with a kind of rigor and intensity, comes with a generosity and support that is quite honestly just amazing to me. It's generous in the sense that there's a great deal of skill sharing on many different levels inside and outside the department. Sharing of references and resources, sharing of ideas, and that leads to collaborations inside and outside of departments. It leads to relationships that go on further. I have 2 alums that are teaching at the same school right now because of accidents of fate, but they stayed together. And then the community is supportive because I think everybody realizes the intensity with which each of us works and the vulnerability that brings when you have to share those things that are so intensely important to you. And by recognizing that, we are able to support each other in a way that I don't think community builds in other places.